education for our school as our constitutional requirement, instead of continuing to spend and send tax dollars to private schools with little accountability and that only continue to raise our costs in our state. Mr. Speaker, with that I yield the well unless there's any questions.
Lady has yielded the well. There is an amendment. There is an amendment. It is AM 331734. Clerk will read the amendment.
Amendment offered by Representative Jones of the 47th and Meadows of the 5th. Amend the House Committee on Ways and Means substitute to HB 482, LC 337253S by striking lines 98 through 102 and inserting in lieu thereof the following. Subsection D of Code Section 20-2B-5. The number of participating students in each year of the program shall be limited to an amount equivalent to 1/4 of 1% of the statewide total public school enrollment in 2017-2018 school year, if during an enrollment period, This amendment is printed, distributed, and is on your desks.
Is there any objection to adopting the amendment? The chair hears none and the amendment is adopted. Is there any objection to adopting the committee substitute as amended? The chair hears none. The committee substitute as amended is adopted. Is there any objection to agreeing to the report of the committee, which was favorable to the passage of the bill? The chair hears none. The report of the committee is agreed to. Shall this bill now pass? All those in favor of the passage of the bill will vote aye. Those opposed will vote no. And the clerk will unlock the machine. For what purpose does Representative Cannon rise?
Parliamentary inquiry.
State your inquiry.
Is it not true that we already passed House Bill 787 on Monday to give $17 million to state charter schools? So this bill will take away more money from traditional public schools?
If the lady so states, I'm sure she believes that.
Thank you.
What purpose does Representative Cantrell rise?
Parliamentary inquiry.
State your inquiry.
Mr. Speaker, isn't it true that all the information given about the fiscal note tonight was irrelevant because of the amendment that we added to the bill just now?
If the gentleman so states, I'm sure he believes that to be true.
Further parliamentary inquiry.
State your inquiry.
Isn't it also true that the author got in a real hurry and left out an important detail?
Well, I don't think we need to start going back and adding in details.
Well, the only detail I'd like to add, Mr. Speaker, is that the first 5 categories get priority, that it doesn't open up to the rest of students until the first 5 categories of need are satisfied. And with the cap being at 4,300, isn't it true, Mr. Speaker, that it's very likely that none of those students would be eligible because the category would be filled by the first 5 categories?
If the gentleman so states.
Thank you, sir.
What purpose does Representative Bennett rise?
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Pursuant to House Rule 133, I ask to be excused from this vote.
Lady has that right, and the journal will so reflect. What purpose does Representative Stovall rise?
Parliamentary inquiry.
State your inquiry.
Is it not true by voting against this bill, you're voting to not allow parents the option for their kids to be able to have that savings account, to be able to pay for therapeutic services, tutoring, and all those things, which is one of the reasons why Representative Bennett had to excuse herself from this bill?
If the lady so states. All right, we're going to go ahead with the vote. We've had a good debate. Members in favor of the bill are voting aye. Those opposed are voting no. Have all members voted? Have all members voted? If so, the clerk will lock the machine on the passage of House Bill 482. The ayes are 60. The nays are 102. This bill has failed to receive the requisite constitutional majority. What purpose does Representative Cantrell rise?
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to let everybody know that I'm not going to ask for reconsideration.
chair recognizes the chairman of the House Rules Committee for an announcement.
Y'all think I'm coming up here just to fool with you. There will be a Rules Committee meeting in room 341 in 9 hours and 55 minutes.
Chair recognizes Representative McLean for an announcement.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I just want you all to know that the Georgian Working Family Legislative Caucus is having lunch at 11:30 over at 307 CLOB. So you can go there before off the rules. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Chair recognizes Chairman McCall for an announcement.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Just in case any of y'all wander back over here in the morning, by 9 o'clock, the cattlemen will have our steak biscuits down in 216, and if you're industrious, they start at 7:30.
Give me your attention, please. House will be in order. Members of the House, we have had a young lady that has been here all day and into the next day as a page. Please help me congratulate Lindsay Dernovich. The chair recognizes the majority leader of the House for a motion.
Mr. Speaker, I move that this House stand adjourned until 1 p.m. today, Thursday, March the 1st, 2018.
The majority leader has moved that this House be adjourned until 1 o'clock p.m. this afternoon. All those in favor of the motion will say aye. Those opposed will say no. The ayes have it. This House will be adjourned